NLWN-TV now presents the In the Dugout show, with a look at today's Chippewa River Baseball League All-Star Game. So, now join us in the dugout.
Good evening, and welcome to today's edition of In the Dugout. Rick Olson here in the NLWN-TV studios, and we're getting ready to bring you all the action of today's Chippewa River Baseball League All-Star Game. The CRBL is taking a break from league play to honor the league's 2022 Hall of Fame inductees, as well as this year's All-Stars in the annual CRBL All-Star Game from Carson Park. Now, coming up in this edition of In the Dugout, we'll take a look at today's matchup between the League All-Stars, and then we'll take a close look at this year's Hall of Fame inductees. Following that, we'll take a quick look around the Chippewa River Baseball League to see how things stand at this point in the season. Finally, we'll bring to you all the play-by-play action of today's CRBL All-Star Game from Carson Park. So it's time to get ready for some baseball action, and we'll do just that coming up right after this brief timeout. You're tuned to a very special In the Dugout on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back to In the Dugout, as we're getting ready to bring you all the action of today's CRBL All-Star Game from Carson Park. This season, the Chippewa River Baseball League eliminated divisions from the league standings. However, the league determined that it would still be useful to use the traditional divisional breakdown to create two teams for the All-Star Game. The teams making up the North All-Stars are the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks, the Eau Claire Cavaliers, the Tilden Tigers, the Jim Falls Sturgeons, and the Bloomer Woodticks. They will be managed by Pete Bartingale from the Eau Claire Cavaliers. Making up the South All-Stars are the Eau Claire Rivermen, the Osseo Merchants, the Eau Claire Bears, the Beef River Bullfrogs, and the Cadott Red Sox. And they will be managed by Andy Neese of the Eau Claire Rivermen. Representing the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks on the North All-Stars are Matt Martineau, Nolan Hutzler, Caleb Gardo, Dawson Mathwick, and Luke Schemenauer, and Leo Burmeister. From the Eau Claire Cavaliers are Cooper Kapanke, Caden Erickson, Lucas Costley, Ethan Kelberg, Connor O'Reilly, and Campbell Kapanke. Tilden Tigers All-Stars include the Steinmetz boys of Drew, Jordan, and Ben, as well as PJ Lakoya, John Shook, Nolan Bauer, and Noah Hansen. Representing the Jim Falls Sturgeons are Bob Maurer, Will Jacobson, Mike Maurer, Tristan Habel, and Justin Toman. The All-Stars coming from the Bloomer Woodticks include Tyler Pilsner and Curtis Stockel. Taking a look at the South All-Stars, we find representing the Eau Claire Rivermen are Tyler Gray, James Davis, Alex St. John, Andy Neese, and Lats Lettner. All-Stars coming from the Osseo Merchants are Todd Winkus, Joe Zawacki, Zach Thiese, Ryan Freitag, Jesse Brockman, Alex Boyum, and Luke Eady. From the Eau Claire Bears are Justin LeMay, Matt Miller, Jim Till, Todd Lasher, Blake Johnson, Chevy Tollefson, and Joel Zacco. The Beef River Bullfrog All-Stars are Tyler Rathke, Brendan McCabe, Ryan Gray, Tim Prince, Wes Boyarski, and Ethan Bartles. And representing the Cadott Red Sox are Chad Cron, Zach Merritt, Sean Sedlacek, and Logan Brzezinski. Now we'll have the actual batting order as we get closer to the game. However, the starters for the North in today's CRBL All-Star Game are as follows. At first base from the Cavaliers is Cooper Kapanke. At second from the Lumberjacks is Matt Martineau. Playing shortstop from the Tigers is Drew Steinmetz. From the Cavaliers, playing third base is Caden Erickson. In the outfield are Jordan and Ben Steinmetz from the Tigers, as well as Connor O'Reilly from the Cavaliers. Behind the plate is Bloomer Woodtick's Tyler Plitzner, and on the mound is PJ Lakoya from the Tigers. The designated hitter is John Shook from the Tigers, and the extra hitter is the Sturgeons' Bob Maurer. The starters for the South are as follows. At first base from the Osseo Merchants is Joe Zawacki. At second from the Beef River Bullfrogs is Taylor Rathke. Playing shortstop from the Cadott Red Sox is Chad Cron. Also from the Red Sox, playing third base is Zach Merritt. In the outfield are James Davis and Alex St. John from the Rivermen, as well as Logan Brzezinski from the Red Sox. Behind the plate is the Merchants' Todd Winkus, and on the mound is Tyler Gray from the Rivermen. The designated hitter is Andy Neese from the Rivermen, and the extra hitter is the Bullfrogs' Ryan Gray. Now, coming up next, following this timeout, we'll take a look at how things stand in the Chippewa River Baseball League heading into the All-Star break. You're tuned to In the Dugout on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV. Welcome back to In the Dugout as we're getting ready to bring you all the action of today's CRBL All-Star Game from Carson Park. Today marks the proverbial midway point in the season, so it would seem to be a good time to check on how things stand in the Chippewa River Baseball League. On Wednesday, the Osseo Merchants and the Cadott Red Sox engaged in the final CRBL game going into the All-Star break. In that game, the Merchants came out on top 13-3. Following that action, going into the All-Star break, the Chippewa River Baseball League standings are as follows. The Osseo Merchants remain in first place with a 10-1 record. The Tilden Tigers at 11-2 are merely percentage points out of first. Holding down third place are the Eau Claire Bears, whose 8-2 record leaves them only 1.5 games out of first. Currently holding down the fourth playoff spot are the Jim Falls Sturgeons, who are 3 games out of first, and only a half game behind the Sturgeons are the 5th place Eau Claire Cavaliers with a 7-5 record. In 6th place are the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks. In 7th are the Eau Claire Rivermen at 7 games out, and tied for 8th place are the 3-11 Beef River Bullfrogs and Cadott Tigers. Rounding out the CRBL standings are the Bloomer Woodticks 9 games back. League action resumes on Wednesday, July 6th, with the Eau Claire Cavaliers traveling to Osseo to take on the Merchants at John Soine Field in Osseo. The Jim Falls Sturgeons will go to Chippewa Falls to take on the Tilden Tigers at Casper Park, and the Eau Claire Rivermen will travel to Altoona to face the Eau Claire Bears at Cinder City Park. Now, coming up next, following this timeout, we'll take a look at this year's inductees into the Chippewa River Baseball League Hall of Fame in our feature called Into the Hall. You're tuned to In the Dugout on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
Honey, the kids are antsy. What can we do that will keep all of us entertained and won't break the bank?
How about we take them to the Cavaliers game? Tickets are inexpensive, there's popcorn, hot dogs, and other baseball treats, and great baseball action.
That's right, Eau Claire Cavalier Baseball, your best choice for affordable family entertainment. Check out the schedule at www.eauclaircavaliers.org.
The Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV presents Into the Hall. A look at the 2022 inductees to the Chippewa River Baseball League Hall of Fame. So now let's take a look at who's being inducted into the Hall.
Josh Anderson, a hard-hitting righty with a powerful and smooth stroke. Josh Anderson was a standout hitter and defender who exhibited dedication, tenacity and class during his 10 seasons of play for the Osseo Merchants. A middle-of-the-order bat, Anderson was also a sure-handed and tough corner infielder. After playing in a reserve role his first 3 seasons, Josh hit .353 in 2008 with 6 doubles, 2 triples, 1 home run and 15 runs scored. This was the beginning of a 7-year tear where the mighty Merchant hit over .300 in 6 seasons. Included in that stretch was a peak of .390 in 2012, during which he set career highs in hits with 30, home runs with 3, RBIs with 23, and runs scored with 22. Deservedly, Anderson was given all CRBL at third base for that outstanding 2012 campaign. Remarkably, over his last 4 seasons, he hit a combined .363 while averaging 7 doubles, 1 home run, 19 RBIs, and 18 runs scored. Upon induction, Josh's highest all-time rankings can be found in slugging percentage at 34th, batting average at 43rd and OPS at 43rd.
Brad Barneson, an excellent right-handed hitter and durable left-handed pitcher. Brad Barneson was a vital part of Beef River's high-scoring and successful teams throughout his standout 19-season career in the CRBL. Hitting from a slightly closed stance, Barneson used a powerful and compact swing to generate the booming doubles and soaring home runs that were trademarks of the Bullfrog's strong offensive attack. Exceeding the .300 mark in 13 of his 19 seasons, Barney captured a batting crown in 2003 when he hit an astonishing .521 while also leading the CRBL in hits with 37 and RBIs with 28. Barneson's hitting abilities also helped him capture several other league pacing totals, including 2001 when he led the CRBL in RBIs while tying for the lead in hits and doubles. Moreover, in 2005 he led the CRBL in at-bats with 78 and tied for the lead in doubles with 7. A slick fielding first baseman, Barneson was also a dependable workhorse pitcher for the Bullfrogs. His career high in wins came in 2007 when he tied for the CRBL lead with 6 victories. A decorated player, Brad played in 6 CRBL All-Star games ranging from 1998 through 2009 and was selected All-CRBL 4 times. From the mound, Brad is ranked 29th in decisions, tied for 40th in wins and is 43rd for innings pitched. At the plate, the slugger is tied for 8th in triples, tied for 13th in total bases, is 15th in hits, 15th in RBIs, tied for 17th in singles, tied for 18th in doubles, tied for 18th in home runs, is 22nd in at-bats, 25th in runs scored, 34th in slugging percentage, 35th in batting average and 44th in OPS.
Brian Jacobson, a 7-time All-Star during his 9 seasons of CRBL play. Brian Jacobson made his mark on league history as a competitive strong-armed catcher who was able to help his teams win ball games with both his glove and dangerous bat. Beginning his career with the Lafayette Indians, Jacobson hit .333 with 1 home run and 10 RBIs in his rookie year of 1987. Playing for the Eau Claire Pioneers in 1989, Jacobson hit .309 with a home run and 13 RBIs for an excellent Eau Claire squad that finished 15-1, won the South Division and beat the Jim Falls Sturgeons 14-8 in the CRBL championship game. Brian returned to Lafayette in 1990 to play for the Lakers, for whom he would enjoy the finest years of his CRBL career. In 1992 he hit .433 with 4 doubles, 3 home runs, and 16 RBIs, pushing the Lakers to their first WBA berth since 1982. An observable difference maker, Jacobson played on 3 teams within his 9 seasons, helping each franchise qualify for the WBA. In total, Brian played in 5 WBA tournaments, 2 with the Indians, 1 with the Pioneers and 2 with the Lakers. With his induction, Brian Jacobson forever takes his place as one of the greatest catchers in the history of the Chippewa River Baseball League.
P.J. Johnson, a prototypical catcher in both stature and skill, P.J. Johnson played on a winning team in every one of his 9 CRBL seasons. It is without question that the rifle-armed catcher with the big bat was a pivotal factor in the extreme success each of his teams enjoyed. A right-handed batter, PJ hit 300 or better in 7 of his 9 CRBL campaigns. Moreover, he exceeded 400 in 3 seasons at 462 in 1992, 443 in 1994, and 441 in 1995. He achieved his career high of 462 in 1992 when he tied for the CRBL lead in hits with 30 during just 17 league games. While knocking in 126 runs in 134 CRBL games, Johnson had 3 seasons of 20 or more RBIs with a career high of 25 RBIs in 1994 during a 16-game season. Johnson remarkably played in the WBA in each of his 9 CRBL campaigns. PJ is most synonymous with the fearsome Augusta Athletics teams of the early to mid-1990s. Enjoying some of his best years for the A's, Johnson was a vital cog to Augusta's WBA runner-up finish in 1993 as well as their WBA championship in 1994. A 6-time CRBL All-Star, PJ was selected All-CRBL at catcher for his standout play in 1994. His annually strong output at the plate resulted in a robust lifetime average of .367 as well as a healthy OPS of .988. With his Hall of Fame induction, PJ Johnson rightfully takes his place as one of the best defensive and offensive catchers in the history of the CRBL.
A prolific third baseman, Mike Pearson was a right-handed slugger whose quick hands enabled him to staunchly defend the hot corner while destroying fastballs throughout his 8 seasons of play in the CRBL. Breaking in with the upstart Eau Claire Pioneers in 1986, Pearson hit the ground mashing, banging up CRBL pitching to the tune of a .414 average with 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. Deservedly, the third sacker was named All-CRBL, an unusual distinction for a rookie in the often unforgiving prove-you-can-do-it landscape of men's amateur baseball. Moving north in 1987, Mike joined the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks. In his first year as a Jack, Pearson laced a CRBL leading 8 doubles while hitting .377, with 1 home run, 12 RBIs, and 31 runs scored. Used as a spot starter and closer by the Lumberjacks, Mike also had his best season from the mound in 1987, topping the circuit with a 2.70 ERA to complement a 3-0 mark within 33 1/3 innings. An extremely efficient run producer, he averaged almost an RBI per game in his career. From 1989 through 1991, his RBIs exceeded his games played. A true basher, Mike hit 3 home runs in a season 5 times, with a personal best of 7 bombs coming in 1991. After playing his last season with Chippewa Falls in 1992, Mike did not play again in the CRBL until 1998, at which point he returned to the hot corner as a Tilden Tiger. One of the great power hitters of the 1980s and 1990s, Pearson was a 6-time participant in the CRBL All-Star Game. From his time as a closer, his career total of 6 saves is tied for 19th all-time among pitchers. The Thunder's third baseman impressively finished his CRBL run with a .349 batting average, a .592 slugging percentage, a .434 on-base percentage, and an elite OPS of 1.026.
This has been Into the Hall. A look at the 2022 inductees to the Chippewa River Baseball League Hall of Fame. We would like to thank the Chippewa River Baseball League for the information about this year's inductees. This has been a production of the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
It happens to everyone eventually. Your computer goes on the fritz. Fear not, Sladen's Technology Services can help. When your computer decides to not cooperate, it can be very frustrating. Let Sladen's Technology Services keep you from wanting to drive your computer right off a cliff. Sladen's Technology Services supports business of all sizes. They offer assistance with managed anti-malware, encrypted email, fast tech support, data backup, and recovery, and more. Call Sladen's Technology Services at 715-864-2833 and get the IT help you desire. Sladen's Technology Services is the official IT service for the Northern Light Webcasting Network.
Welcome back to In the Dugout. Today we are excited to be able to bring you the 2022 CRBL All-Star Game, as well as the induction of the 2022 CRBL class into the Chippewa River Baseball League Hall of Fame. So the stage is set for some exciting baseball action, and in just a moment I'll be joining my colleague Dan Petchow at Carson Park as we bring you all the action of today's All-Star game. That's coming up next. You've been tuned to In the Dugout on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
You've been watching the In the Dugout show, with a look at today's Chippewa River Baseball League All-Star Game. This has been a presentation of the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV. Stay tuned, coming up next is live coverage of the Chippewa River Baseball League All-Star Game.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
The Chippewa River Baseball League All-Star Game is on the air. The Northern Light Webcasting Network, along with NLWN-TV, proudly present this season's All-Star Game where the best of the North face the best of the South. And now, out to the ballpark for the Chippewa River Baseball League All-Star Game.
Put it back in.
And good afternoon. And I'm getting a little bit of echo here, but that's the best we can do right now. We're having some audio issues. For some reason, our mixer isn't cooperating with us. But we've made it work. And welcome to Carson Park. Rick Olson along with Cassie Johnson and Jeremy DeGrosse. And we're getting ready to bring you the Chippewa River Baseball League All-Star Game. where the All-Stars from the teams out of the North are taking on the All-Stars from the teams out of the South. The teams that make up the North All-Stars are the Bloomer Woodticks, the Eau Claire Cavaliers, the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks, the Tilden Tigers, and the Jim Falls Sturgeons. And making up the All-Stars from the South, we have the Osseo Merchants, the Beef River Bullfrogs, Cadott Red Sox, Eau Claire Rivermen, and the Eau Claire Bears. And let's go through and do the starting lineups real quick. For the South All-Stars, leading off, the center fielder from the Osseo Merchants is Ryan Freitag. Batting second from Cadott is the shortstop, Chad Cron. Batting third from the Eau Claire Bears, first baseman, Austin LeMay. Batting fourth from the Eau Claire Bears is left fielder, Todd Lasher. Batting fifth, the designated hitter from the Eau Claire Rivermen, Andy Neese. Batting sixth from the Beef River Bullfrogs, Tyler Rathke. He's the second baseman. The extra hitter is batting seventh from the Eau Claire Bears, Blake Johnson. Batting eighth is James Davis. He's from the Eau Claire Rivermen, and he's playing right field. The third baseman from Cadott, Zach Merritt, is batting ninth, and batting 10th from Osseo is Todd Winkus, and he is catching tonight. For the North All-Stars, leading off, the center fielder from the Tilden Tigers is Jason Steinmetz. Or Jordan Steinmetz, sorry about that. And then we have shortstop from the Tilden Tigers, Drew Steinmetz. Batting third from the Cavaliers, first baseman, Cooper Kapanke. Batting fourth, the designated hitter from the Tilden Tigers, John Shook. Batting fifth from the Jim Falls Sturgeons, the extra hitter, Bob Maurer. Batting sixth from the Eau Claire Cavaliers, third baseman, Caden Erickson. Batting seventh and catching from the Bloomer Woodticks, Tyler Plitzner. And batting eighth, the second baseman from the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks, Matt Martineau. Batting ninth from the Cavaliers, Connor O'Reilly. He's in right field. And in left field, batting 10th, Ben Steinmetz from the Tilden Tigers. Pitching for the South tonight is Luke Eady from the Osseo Merchants. And for the North, Tilden Tigers, P.J. LaCoya. I'll tell you what, we're going to try and get our audio system working again. And we'll do that right after this timeout. You're tuned to All-Star Baseball on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.
Well, I apologize for the interruption in our broadcast. We're having some issues where our mixer just simply isn't being read by the computer, and we're using the microphone that's built into the computer. It works, so we will use it. And it appears as though it's going to work just fine for us. And they're in the process of getting the players on the South All-Stars. They just introduced Ryan Freitag. And then Chad Crone. Then comes Austin LeMay. And we have Todd Lasher, although I didn't see him go out there. And we have Andy Neese, the designated hitter. And we have Taylor Rathke from the Beef River Bullfrogs. And then Blake Johnson from the Eau Claire Bears. Then from the Eau Claire Rivermen is James Davis. And then we have Zach Merritt from the Cadott Red Sox. And batting 10th is Todd Winkus from the Osseo Merchants. And pitching is Luke Eddy, I guess is how it's pronounced. And I think they're getting ready to do the lineups for the Cavs, or for the North All-Stars. Okay, I think we have our microphones back. And I'll give Cassie a little bit of information here. It's down here on this bottom row now. But everything else should be in the proper place because I left that as a placeholder. All right, so now we're getting the lineups for the South All-Star, or North All-Stars. So they're giving some of the Lumberjacks. And let's see, we have coming out from the Tilden Tigers. And the Lumberjacks. Now from the Bloomer Woodticks, we have Curtis Stockel.
Number 8, pitcher from the Fall Sturgeons, Bill Jacobson. And number 6, pitcher for the Chippewa Hornets, Leo Burmeister. Number 20, infielder for the Tilden Tigers, Nolan Fire. Number 22, infielder for the Chippewa Hornets, Nolan Kutzler. Number 22, outfielder for the Chippewa Sturgeons, Tristan Howley. Number 28, first baseman for the Chippewa Hornets, Justin Tillman. Number 8, pitcher for the Eau Claire Cavaliers, Lucas Presley. Number 27, outfielder for the Eau Claire Cavaliers, Cam Kilhaney. Number 28, pitcher for the Eau Claire Cavaliers, Ethan Kilder. Pitcher, extra hitter from the Tilden Tigers, Noah Hansen. Today's starting lineup for the North All-Star team. Ready off, right center field. Representing Tilden Tigers, number 29, Jordan Steinmetz. Batting second, the shortstop, representing the Tilden Tigers, number 22, Drew Steinmetz. Batting third, representing the Eau Claire Cavaliers, first baseman, number 7, Peter Cabanky. Batting cleanup, representing the Tilden Tigers, number 17, John Shook. Batting fifth, the extra hitter, representing the jump ball surgeons, number 9, Bob Howard. Number 6, the third baseman, representing the Eau Claire Cavaliers, Keaton Erickson. Batting 7, representing the Boulevard White Rotates. Number 7, catcher Tyler Blitzner. Batting 8, representing the Chippewa Lumberjacks, number 11, second baseman Matt Hartnell. Batting 9th, representing the Eau Claire Cavaliers, right fielder, number 13, Tyler O'Reilly. Batting 10th, playing left field, representing the Tilden Tigers, number 4, 10, Steinmetz. And pitching, representing the Tilden Tigers, number 1, PJ LeQuay.
And we're going to get ready for the national anthem, and it appears as though Peter Chumas is going to sing.
Now, if you please rise your remove your hats and honor America with the singing of our national anthem. My Red Sea Special Olympian, Mr. Peter Chumas.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Peter Chumas with the singing of our national anthem from Carson Park, and hopefully we have everything. And I'm getting the umpires right now. I know that Steve Kent announced it, but I couldn't understand it real well, so it's. But on the bases, umpiring tonight's game is Rick Prince, and behind the plate is Billy McKnight. So the North All-Stars take the field, and taking a look at the All-Stars defensively, the North All-Stars around the infield, Caden Erickson is at third, Drew Steinmetz at short, Matt Martineau at second, Cooper Kapanke at first. Behind the plate, Tyler Plitzner. In the outfield, Ben Steinmetz, Jordan Steinmetz, and Connor O'Reilly going from left to right. On the mound for the North All-Stars is P.J. Lakoya from the Tilden Tigers. Also coming up today, starting sometime in the second inning, they will be inducting 5 new members to the Chippewa River Baseball League Hall of Fame. And of course, we'll have all of that for you. So leading off for the South All-Stars will be Ryan Freitag from Osseo. He'll be followed by Chad Cron from Cadott and Austin LeMay from the Eau Claire Bears. Ryan Freitag, left-handed hitter from the Osseo Merchants, and digging into the left-handed batter's box. He's the center fielder tonight. These players will play an inning or two. Everybody will get a chance to get in. Fairly long rosters tonight. Pitchers will last about an inning each. Freitag is dug in. Lakoya takes a look in. Billy McKnight says, let's play ball. Here's the wind in the first pitch. High pop-up out into right field, drifting back. Connor O'Reilly at the fence, and it's out of the ballpark. Ryan Freitag, first pitch home run over the right field fence to start off the 2022 CRBL All-Star Game. He was there. Connor O'Reilly got back there, but it was just out of his reach over the fence. And that's going to bring up Chad Cron from Cadott, the shortstop tonight. First pitch is high and away by Lakoya. And the pitch caught the outside corner for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a liner out into center field for a base hit. Two batters up, 2 hits. Brings up Austin LeMay. LeMay from the Eau Claire Bears. He's playing first base today. I take a look down in the north bullpen. We're going to have a lot of action in the bullpens all night long. I think it's Ethan Kelberg warming up down there. High pop-up out into center field. Drifting over is Jordan Steinmetz. Reaches up and makes the catch for 1 out. And Cron retreats safely back to first base. That's going to bring up Todd Lasher from the Eau Claire Bears. He's playing left field tonight. These guys are playing pretty much their usual positions. Outfielders might have moved around a little bit, but for the most part, they're in their regular spots. That first pitch was a strike. Here's the pitch. Chopper foul down the third base line. No balls, 2 strikes to Todd Lasher. 1 out. Runner on, run in. Pitch is outside for ball 1. Lakoya at the belt. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He must have got a piece of it, because the count held at 1-2. Lakoya at the belt. And the 1-2 pitch swung on a miss that time for strike 3. And Lasher goes down swinging. That's going to bring up the designated hitter, Andy Neese, with 2 down and a runner on. And it's a ground ball to second. Scooped up there by Martineau. Throw over to Kapanke at first. And that's the 3rd out. So for the South All-Stars, we have 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 man left on base. We've completed a half inning. It's the South All-Stars 1 and the North All-Stars coming to bat. You're tuned to All-Star Baseball from the CRBL on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
I love the pizza we get when we go to Gino's Pizza.
That's because Gino's has been voted best pizza in the Chippewa Valley 5 years in a row.
I think it's because Gino's uses the freshest ingredients, premium quality meats, cheeses, savory spices, and zesty toppings, and all served with attention to detail.
Now you're making me hungry. Let's head to Gino's Pizza.
Scott and the rest of the folks at Gino's Pizza would like to invite you to come out and try the area's best pizza. Call about Monday through Wednesday dine-in specials at 715-835-2000. That's Gino's Pizza at 5110 Fairview Drive, Eau Claire, right next to Chaos Water Park.
We're back here at Carson Park. Rick Olson along with Cassie Johnson on the computer, Jeremy DeGrosse on the camera. Luke Hyde on the mound for the Osseo Merchants. Taking a look at the South All-Stars defensively, at third is Zach Merritt. Shortstop is Chad Cron. Tyler Rathke, I should say, is at second base. First base, Austin LeMay. Todd Winkus behind the plate. Outfield is Todd Lasher, Ryan Freitag, and James Davis going from left to right. And Luke Hyde is on the mound. Leading off for the North is Jordan Steinmetz, the center fielder. And the first pitch is a called strike on the inside corner. And he hits a pop-up to the infield, hauled in by Chad Cron. That's going to bring up Drew Steinmetz. Drew is playing shortstop today for the North.
Second, the shortstop, number 22, Drew Steinmetz.
And the first pitch is fouled back into the netting. He pitches as high and away for a ball. Counts even at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down. Airs the pitch, it's outside. No, called strike on the corner. Boy, it really is kind of interesting noticing the differences between umpire strike zones. That would have never been called a strike the other night. Airs the pitch, fouled away on the right side, off the top rail of the bleachers. Beautiful evening for baseball here at Carson Park. Azure blue sky, Pitch is outside and the count is even. We have 77 degrees. Wind is blowing from left to right. And check swing foul back into the net. Pretty stiff breeze down there. As we've noticed up here in the press box too, we've got just about everything taped down now. And the pitch. That one got called strike over the inside corner, and Drew Steinmetz goes down looking. That's going to bring up Cooper Kapanke, first baseman. Leading hitter for the Cavaliers. Batting .366 on the season. Here's the pitch. Fouled away on the right side. And a nice catch down there. By Jesse Brockman down in front of the dugout for the South. Pitches, Kapanke grounds it to third. Merritt with the throw over to first. And it's in time, and Kapanke goes down, and the North goes down 1-2-3. We've played an inning, and it's the South 1 and the North nothing. You're tuned to CRBL All-Star Baseball on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
To get your lawn or garden to perform like you want, you first need to know about your soil. That's where Midwest Environmental Consultants can help. Their soil testing service can give you a complete rundown on your soil's nutrition and health. They test for nitrogen levels, phosphorus, potash, micronutrients, minerals, pH, and organic matter. Let Midwest Environmental Consultants put you in control of your soil's health. Call Midwest Environmental Consultants at 715-586-1302. That's Midwest Environmental Consultants, soil testers for the Chippewa Valley.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Back here at Carson Park, new pitcher for the North is Ethan Kjellberg. Kjellberg is very quickly turning into a jack of all trades for the Cavaliers. He not only is a pitcher, but he showed a little power at the bat last Wednesday, hitting a 2-run home run over the left field fence just beyond the Oak Leaf Clinic signs. So leading off the top of the second inning from the Beef River Bullfrogs, Taylor Rathke. First pitch was a swinging strike. Swing and a miss for strike two. Aside from changing pitchers, there aren't any other changes in the North lineup yet. There will be, and we're going to do our best to keep up with them. Cassie's kind of the eagle eye on that, and she'll be on top of it. Here's the wind and the 1-2 pitch. High pop foul on the left side. And it's in the, and it killed one beer. And it got a big oh from the crowd because that's beer abuse. Here's the pitch, check swing, dropped, third strike, throw down to first to Kapanke to complete the strikeout to Rathke. That's going to bring up the extra hitter, Blake Johnson. from the Eau Claire Bears. Kjellberg winds and fires. Swing and a miss for strike one. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Kjellberg looks in for the sign. He winds. And the 0-2 pitch. Just a little bit low. Billy McKnight kind of singled. That was just a hair low. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the ball gets by the catcher, and Blake Johnson is going to make it to first base. That goes down as a strikeout for Kjellberg in his records, but it's also an error on the catcher, allowing the runner to get to first. One out, one on. Called strike over the outside corner to James Davis from the Eau Claire Rivermen. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. Kjellberg looks in for the sign. Takes a peek over his shoulder at first. And the pitch. Fly ball out into center field. Could fall in, and it does. They lost it in the sun there for a moment. Jordan Steinmetz put his hand up to try to block the sun, and the ball kind of streaked right through that. And it fell in front of him for a base hit. So now there's two runners on with one out. And it's going to bring up Zach Merritt from Cadott. Zach's playing third base. And a called strike over the outer third of the plate. And a check swing ball. One ball, one strike, one out, two on. Kjellberg takes a look at second, and the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three. Zach Merritt struck out. That's going to bring up Todd Winkus, the catcher.
The catcher, number 9, Todd Winkus.
And the first pitch to Winkus missed outside. Two down, two on. Kjellberg's pitch, swing and a miss. One ball, one strike. There's the pitch. Check swing, but he went around for strike two. And Curtis Dockel is warming up. He was warming up down in the north bullpen. We might see him next inning. Fouled off on the right side. Count's going to hold at one ball, two strikes. Blake Johnson at second. Takes his lead. Swing and a miss for strike three. So Kjellberg gets 3 strikeouts in his trip up there. He actually got 4 strikeouts in that one inning. There were no runs on one hit. There was one north error, and 2 were left on base. So we've completed an inning and a half, and it's the south 1. And the north is coming up, and I think we're going to have a Hall of Fame inductee presentation, and I believe this is going to be for Josh Anderson, so we'll send it down to the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please direct your attention to the area behind home plate? We would like to introduce our first CRBL class of 2022 Hall of Fame inductee, Josh Anderson. Josh played in the CRBL from 2005 to 2014. He played his entire 10-year career with the Osseo Merchants, primarily as a third baseman. The Mighty Merchant hit over 306 times in the 7-season span beginning in 2008. And had a career high of 390 during the 2012 season. Josh's thunderous battle was a major factor in Osceo's path becoming a CRBL dynasty. During his 10 seasons with Osseo, the Merchants qualified for the WBA tournament 7 times. In his last season of 2014, the Merchants made their first appearance in a CRBL championship game. Josh was an honorable mention All-CRBL selection at first base in 2011. He was a 2-time All-CRBL selection at third base in 2012-2014. Josh's highest all-time rankings are 34th in slugging percentage, 43rd in batting average, 43rd in OPS. That's on-base percentage plus slugging percentage. Congrats to the Mighty Merchant, Josh Anderson, and welcome to the CRBL Hall of Fame.
Just on behalf of the CRBL, we want to once again congratulations, Josh, on a great season representing our league and your team for all those years. Congratulations.
And that's Josh Anderson being inducted into the CRBL Hall of Fame. Lifetime player with the Osseo Merchants. And we head now to the bottom half of the second inning. And that'll be John Shook from the Tilden Tigers to lead off. John's a designated hitter tonight. We have a new pitcher on the mound for the South as well. No, that's not. Joel Zacco. And the first pitch is a ball. And the second pitch is a called strike. Zacco looks in, he winds and fires, and it's high. Ball 2. One to nothing. We're in the bottom of the second inning of the CRBL All-Star game. Pitch is outside. Now it goes to 3-1. John Shook from the Tilden Tigers. There's the wind and the pitch. It's high for ball 4. And that's the first walk of the game. That's going to bring up Bob Maurer, the extra hitter from the Jim Falls Sturgeons. Shook takes a little bit of a lead at first. Pitch is outside. Shook with a small lead, and the pitch. That's inside for ball 2. Zacco's pitch. That one caught the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. And the pitch got him up in the tricep area of the left arm. So Bob Maurer hit by a pitch. So we got a walk and a hit by a pitch. 2 runners get free passes, and that's going to bring up Caden Erickson from the Cavaliers, playing third base tonight. On Wednesday, he played second base for the Cavs, but he's been playing a lot of third base lately. Zacco at the belt, and the pitch. Chopper fouled down the third base line. That one looks like it might have glanced off the shin of Caden Erickson. Shook takes a lead over at second. And the pitch. Check swing outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Zacco peeks at second and fouled into the dirt. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Joel Zacco takes a look at second and delivers. Erickson grounds it over to third, picked up by Merritt. Throw to second for 1, over to first, not in time. Erickson beats it out on the fielder's choice. So he grounds into a 5-4 fielder's choice. And Maurer is out at second. Shook is at third. Erickson at first. And the catcher, Tyler Plitzner, is at the plate from the Bloomer Woodticks. There's the pitch. It's inside for a ball. Zacco looks in, looks over at first. And the pitch, it's outside. Two balls, no strikes, and the pitch caught the inside corner. Count goes to 2-1 with 1 out. Runners on the corners. Shook at third, Erickson at first. Throw over to first, Erickson's back in. Shook ready to go just in case the throw becomes a little bit errant. Shook takes his lead, Erickson with a good lead. Erickson goes, pitches high, Erickson at second, he gets in, under the tag. Caden Erickson with the stolen base. And a dirty uniform on top of it. I think he takes pride in that. So the North now has runners at second and third with 1 out, 3-1 count to Plitzner, and the pitch is low. That's the second walk of the inning, given up by Joel Zacco. Heading down into the south bullpen to warm up is Tim Prince. of the Beef River Bullfrogs. Stepping up for the North is Matt Martineau, the second baseman. Bases loaded. Pitches in the dirt for ball one. The North is threatening. There's the wind and the pitch. Pitch is outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Joel Zacco struggling a little bit finding the strike zone. There's the pitch. That's high for ball 3. Nowhere to put him. Tying run on third, and you can bet that Matt Martineau won't be swinging here because a walk ties the game. Here's the pitch. And it's a called strike over the inside corner. He wasn't going to swing at it, though. 3 balls, 1 strike. Still a hitter's pitch. High pop-up just outside the infield. And Rathke makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Yeah, Jeremy is saying he didn't think that pitch was a strike, and I tend to agree with him. I think it was a little bit high and inside. That's going to bring up Connor O'Reilly from the Cavaliers. Connor chops one to short. Tough play over first, and he beat it, and the run comes in to score. John Shook came in to score. And that's an infield hit for Connor O'Reilly to the shortstop. Chad Cron, he had to wait for it to come down. It took a high hop. And O'Reilly's got good speed, and he beat the throw to first by a good step. Base is still loaded with 2 outs. Ben Steinmetz is the hitter. First pitch is a called strike. Erickson's on third. Plitzner on second. O'Reilly on first. Pitch is outside for a ball. Erickson takes his lead at third. And the pitch. That's a called strike over the outside corner. Ben Steinmetz at the plate. Left fielder tonight. Here's the pitch. Chopper foul down the third base line. Fielded cleanly by Pete Bartengale, Cavalier manager. He's managing the North tonight, along with Pete Thaler from the Jim Falls Sturgeons. They're in charge of the North All-Stars. Here's the wind and the pitch. Check swing. They called it a strike on the inside corner. And Steinmetz goes down looking, but not before the North picks up a run on 1 hit. There were no errors, and the bases were left loaded. We've completed 2 innings, and it's the South one and the North one. You're tuned to All-Star Baseball on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
When you have that craving for a home-cooked meal the way Mom used to make it, rest assured, you can still get that meal by going to Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax. Mom's is open daily, serving breakfast and lunch, and don't forget dinner on Friday nights with Mom's famous fish fry. The coffee is always hot, the breakfast is always delicious, and lunch will put a smile on your face and in your stomach. 225 Bremer Avenue, Colfax. Call 715-962-4617. That's Mom's Restaurant and Pub.
The Eau Claire Cavaliers would like to take veterans out to the ball game. That's right, As a thank you for your service, any veteran of the United States military can receive a lifetime pass for free admission to all Cavalier home games. Just come to Carson Park with your veteran identification, and the Cavaliers will issue you a free lifetime pass to all Cavalier home games. That's just the Cavaliers' way of saying thank you for your service.
Leading off the top of the third inning, Ryan Freitag, and we had to get back to him pretty quick there because last time he came up, he hit the first pitch of the ball game over the right field fence. Check swing, foul down the third baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, Ryan Freitag started things out with a real wallop. First pitch of the game, right around where the A1 Express Rental Center sign is out there in right field. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ryan Freitag from the Osseo Merchants. Pitch is inside. And that pitch misses. It goes to 3-1. New pitcher for the North is Curtis Dockel from the Woodticks. Here's the pitch. It's outside for ball 4. That's going to bring up Chad Cron, who singled to center field his first time up. Here's the pitch. It's inside. And the pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dockel delivers. It's a little bit high. Dockel doesn't waste much time on the mound. He does take a quick peek over to first. And the pitch. That was inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Dockel looks over at first. The 3-1 pitch. That's high and away for ball 4. So Chad Cron takes a walk. Tim Prince is warming up down in the south bullpen. And the pitch is low for a ball. This is Austin LeMay at the plate. LeMay flew out to center field his first time up. Chopper back to the mound, gets past Dockel, throw over to first, and they got him. Scooped up very nicely by Drew Steinmetz, and a quick throw over to Cooper Kapanke, and they got him 6-3 on the put out. That's going to bring up Todd Lasher. Lasher struck out his first appearance. 1 out. Runners at second and third. And the pitch is outside for a ball. Freitag on third, Chad Cron on second. Dockel at the belt. And the pitch. Fly ball out into center field. Coming in is Jordan Steinmetz. He makes the catch. He's going to make a throw to the plate, and the runner has to hold. An outstanding throw by Jordan Steinmetz did not give Freitag a chance to tag and score. And now there's 2 down. It's going to bring up the designated hitter, Andy Neese, who grounded to second in his first trip to the plate. Here's the pitch. Fly ball into shallow, right behind second base. Over to make the catch is Drew Steinmetz. So the South threatens, but they don't get anything across. No runs, no hits. There were no errors, and 2 were left on base. So we've completed 2.5 innings, and it's the North and South all tied up in the CRBL All-Star game. And I'm looking to see if I don't see, I see Nicole coming out. And so we are going to have another presentation down there. And here we go. They're coming out. And if I'm not mistaken, this will be Brad Barneson.
We'd like to introduce our second CRBL class of 2022 Hall of Fame inductee, Brad Barneson. Brad played the CRBL from 1997 to 2014. He played his entire 19-year career with Leaf River Bullfrogs as a pitcher and first baseman. Brad and the Bullfrogs won the CRBL South Division in 2001 and qualified for the WBA tournament 9 times. Culminating with a WBA title game appearance in 2011. Martin hit over 300 mark in 13 of his 19 seasons and won the CRBL hit round in 2003 when he hit .521. He also led the league that season in hits with 37 and RBIs with 28. Brad's awesome season helped propel the Bullfrogs to a South Division title and their first ever CRBL championship. Martin was also a left-handed workhorse as a pitcher at the Leaf River, logging over 40 innings 5 different times during his career. His career high in wins came in 2007 when he led the league with 6. A decorated player, the Leaf River legend, with an honorable mention all CRBL selection 5 times, played in 6 CRBL All-Star games and was selected to 4 All-CRBL teams. Brad's all-time rankings are numerous. He ranks 29th in pitching decisions, 40th in wins, 41st in innings pitched. As a hitter, he's tied with 8th in triples, 13th in total bases, 15th in hits, 15th in RBIs, 17th for singles, 18th for doubles, 18th for homers, 22nd in at-bats, 25th for runs scored, 34th in slugging percentage, and 35th for his batting average, and 44th in OPS. Congratulations, Brad Barneson.
Speaking for me and a lot of my old teammates, we're very happy that Brad's getting this award tonight and not playing against us anymore. Congratulations, Brad.
So Brad Barneson inducted into the Cavalier Hall of Fame. And we have a new pitcher on the mound for the South. This is Tim Prince from the Beef River Bullfrogs. And leading off for the North from the Tilden Tigers, back to the top of the order is Jordan Steinmetz. Steinmetz popped out to third his first trip up. There's the pitch. It's high. Oh, they called it a strike on the outside corner. There's the wind and the pitch. Chopper back to Prince at the mound. Throw over to first is in time for the out. So, one down.
The shortstop, Drew Steinmetz.
It's going to bring up Drew Steinmetz, who went down looking his first time up. There's the pitch. Steinmetz shows bunt and pulls back, takes it for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the wind by Prince and the pitch. It's in the dirt. Two balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. That's low. Ball 3. The Ospreys are busy tonight. They must know it's an all-star game and it's worth sticking around for. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Count goes to 3-1. And it's high for ball 4, so Drew Steinmetz draws the walk. That's going to bring Cooper Kapanke, who grounded to third his first trip. Warming up down in the south bullpen is Zach Thiese from the Osseo Merchants. Prince at the belt. And the first pitch catches the inside corner for a strike. Prince at the belt. And the pitch. It's outside for a ball. Big bending curveball, but did not catch the plate. Prince looks in for the sign. Now he looks over at first. It's at the belt and the pitch. That one's inside. Prince at the belt and the pitch. Swing and foul back into the screen. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. High pop-up. Drifting back is Taylor Rathke, and he makes the catch. So Kapanke goes down. That's 2 down. Drew Steinmetz still on first, and that brings up John Shook. He walked and scored the North's only run. Here's the pitch to Shook. It's outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Curveball, lace foul down the left field line. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. We're all tied up at 1 in the CRBL All-Star game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out into left field. It's way back, and it's gone! A 2-run home run for John Shook. Drew Steinmetz comes in to score. John Shook comes in to score. And the North take a 3-1 lead. That's going to bring up Bob Maurer. And the pitch. Missed inside for a ball. Prince winds and fires. Fly ball into center field. Freitag drifting over to his right and makes the catch. So for the North, they pick up 2 runs on 1 hit, that home run by John Shook. There were no errors and nobody left on base. We have completed 3 innings, and it's the North 3, South 1 on the CRBL All-Star Game on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
Muldoon's Men's Wear, we're the well-dressed men of the Chippewa Valley shop. Whether you're looking for that big day you have coming up, or simply want to look great for a casual night out, Muldoon's is your stop. Let John or one of the other fine staff help you find just what you're looking for, and they'll make sure it looks great on you. What tops off the well-dressed man? One of Muldoon's well-made hats. Whether it's shirts, pants, suits, formal attire, or accessories, and did we say hats? Muldoon's has it for you. That's Muldoon's Men's Wear, 1506 South Hastings Way in Eau Claire.
And we're back here at Carson Park. The Chippewa River Baseball League All-Star Game. North All-Stars against the South All-Stars. North All-Stars have opened up a 3-1 lead after 3 innings. And I'm looking to read the number of the pitcher. I think it's still Curtis Dockel out on the mound for the North. They didn't have anybody warming up earlier. So Taylor Rathke is up for the South. And Rathke struck out his last time up. First pitch was a ball. Pitch is inside for a ball. Will Jacobson now warming up. Line shot, leaping up and making the catches. Matt Martineau at second base. That's going to bring up Blake Johnson. Now, technically, Blake Johnson struck out his last time up, but the catcher dropped the ball, and so he made it to first, and he hits a long fly ball out into center field. Steinmetz dropping back, and he only had to go back a couple of steps. Made the catch. 2 up, 2 down. It's going to bring up James Davis from the Eau Claire Rivermen. He singled to center field his last time up. Here's the pitch. It's a little bit low. There's the wind and the pitch. It's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. The wind and the 2-0 pitch fouled back into the net. And the foul ball rolls right back out onto the field off the netting. There's the pitch. That was inside. Count goes to 3-1. And it's fouled back. So the count goes full with 2 down. Curtis Dockel with the wind and the payoff pitch. Actually, that's not Dockel. And it's ball 4. So James Davis draws a walk. Oh, it is Curtis Dockel. Okay. For some reason I was thinking Curtis Dockel was wearing 17, but he's wearing 12. And my roster even said that. I should learn to trust what it says. Zach Merritt is at the plate. First pitch was a ball. Merritt struck out his last time up. That pitch caught the inside corner for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Daco delivers, and that just missed inside. 2 balls and a strike. Daco at the belt, and the pitch. Long fly ball out into left field. Moving over is Ben Steinmetz. He makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So, for the South, they pick up no runs on no hits. There were no errors and 1 man left on base. We've played 3.5 innings. And it's the North 3 and the South 1. And I am looking. Oh, they're going to do some prizes this time. So you're watching the CRBL All-Star Game on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
Royal Credit Union's low rates and flexible terms on auto loans can help keep your payments low. Get a great rate on your next car or truck purchase, or refinance an existing vehicle with an auto loan from Royal Credit Union. Royal also offers loans for buying or refinancing boats, UTVs, and other vehicles. Royal Credit Union wants to help keep your payments low. Check rates and apply for a Royal Credit Union vehicle loan online at rcu.org/autorate. Subject to credit approval.
Let NLWN-TV and the Northern Light Webcasting Network take you out to the ball game. Our next game will be on Wednesday, July 6th when the Cavaliers travel to Osseo, Wisconsin to take on the Osseo Merchants at John Soini Field. Live coverage on the Northern Light Webcasting Network audio service and on NLWN-TV begins with the In the Dugout show at 6:35 p.m. That's live Cavalier baseball on Wednesday, July 6th on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
We're back here at Carson Park. Heading into the bottom half of the 4th inning, Caden Erickson going to lead things off for the North. Erickson grounded into a fielder's choice his first time up. There's the pitch. And it's low for a ball. New pitcher for the South is Zach Thiese from the Osseo Merchants. And that's a pitch is called strike over the inside corner. Ground ball over to short. Cron picks it up, throws over to first, and Erickson beat it. That's an infield hit for Caden Erickson. That's going to bring up Tyler Plitzner. And Plitzner is the catcher. He walked his first appearance at the plate. Erickson takes a pretty good lead. Thiese delivers, and it's a strike called over the outside corner. Erickson with a good lead. Thiese at the belt, and he delivers. Erickson takes off, and the throw is wide of the mark, and Erickson's in safely with a stolen base. And the first pitch. Well, the count is now 2 balls and a strike. And it's a high pop-up, foul territory. Back to make the catch is Austin LeMay. That'll bring up Matt Martineau. Martineau made that nice catch to end the last half inning on that line shot. He went up high to get it. He popped out to second his first time up. Erickson with the lead. And the pitch catches the outside corner. And that pitch is a called strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Matt Martineau. 1 down. Caden Erickson on second. Feezy's pitch is high and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And we have a line shot out into center field, but coming in is Ryan Freitag to make the catch. That's going to bring up Connor O'Reilly. And O'Reilly got one of those infield hits. His last time up, infield hit to short. Erickson with a good lead at second. Check swing, called strike. No balls, 1 strike. Two down, runner on second. Easy looks, now delivers. Fouled off on the right side, back out of play. Connor O'Reilly at the plate. 0-2 is the count. 2 down. Easy looks at second. And we have time called. Connor O'Reilly didn't like how long things were taking and asked for time and got it. So the count is still 0-2 with 2 down. Erickson takes his lead. Easy steps off the rubber. Erickson takes a pretty good sized lead. Easy delivers to the plate. It's outside. No, he called it a 3rd strike. Well, that's a delayed call that he gives. But O'Reilly goes down looking. So, for the North All-Stars, we get no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors and 1 man left on base. And I'm looking to see if we have another induction into the Hall of Fame. And I don't see one. So, after 4 innings, it's the North 3 and the South 1. You're tuned to CRBL All-Star Game on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
If you've been admiring the freshly groomed look of a baseball field, or the stunning appearance of a golf course, remember you too can have along with the same beauty by simply calling Midwest Environmental Consultants. Their professional lawn care experts can bring your lawn to its full beauty and appearance. Call Midwest Environmental Consultants at 715-586-1302. Let Midwest Environmental Consultants help make your lawn the showplace of the neighborhood.
Well, it looks like we are going to have another Hall of Fame induction. And so we'll send it back down behind the plate.
Lafayette Lakers from 1990 to 1995. His rookie season of 1987, he was selected as an honorable mention All-CRBL catcher. In 1988, he hit 3.6 to help the Lafayette Indians reach the CRBL championship game. And in 1989, he helped the Oak Bear Pioneers to a 15-1 record, a South Division title, and the CRBL championship by hitting 309. In 92, he hit 433, helping the Lafayette Lakers to their first WBA game in 10 years. He hit 466 in 93 and led the league with 26 RBIs. Currently, he was named All-CRBL catcher in both those seasons. Overall, Ryan made 5 WBA tournaments with 3 different teams. Playing primarily as a catcher, Ryan was a 7-time CRBL All-Star in his 9-season career. He finished his career with an impressive stat line of 49 batting average, 463 on-base percentage, and a slate percentage of 470. With his induction, Ryan takes his place as one of the greatest catchers in CRBL history. Thanks to Brian Jacobson, and welcome to the CRBL Hall of Fame.
And congratulations, Brian, and his roles after the Lafayette players, and I wish you come back and start another Lafayette team. But congratulations, you're a great catcher, a great player, and a great guy.
Okay, so congratulations to Brian Jacobson on his induction into the CRBL Hall of Fame. Leading off the top of the 5th inning for the South All-Stars is Todd Winkus. New pitcher for the North is Will Jacobson from the Jim Falls Sturgeons. Here's the pitch, it's outside. We have a new first baseman out there. That's Justin Toman from the Jim Falls Sturgeons. Pitch is over the inside corner for a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nolan Byer is now the third baseman. And we have a high pop-up drifting in is a new right fielder. And that's Dawson Mathwig. And so now at the plate, back to the top of the order, Ryan Freitag. As we said, the first baseman is Justin Toman. New third baseman, swing and a miss, is, let's see, Nolan Byer. Here's the wind and the pitch. And hits a ball. There's a fan downstairs. It sounded a lot like an umpire to make it sound like a strike. Here's the pitch. It's outside. I'm looking to see if we have any other position changes. Campbell Kapanke is now out in center field for the North. And I suspect we have some more. We have a new right fielder as well. Here's the pitch. Line shot foul down the right field line. I think that's Leo Burmeister. No, probably Jimmy Schemenauer. Out in the right field. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
shortstop, Chad Crone.
I think it's Jimmy Schemenauer. Or no, it's we said that before. It's Dawson Mathwig out there in right field. And I'm trying to see who's out in left. That might still be Ben Steinmetz out there. Line shot foul down the left field line. One ball, one strike, two down. And a foul ball down the third base line. And the pitch is in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike with 2 down. There's the wind and the pitch. It's outside for ball 4. So Chad Cron draws the walk. This will bring up Austin LeMay. And throw over to first. Cron gets back. Will Jacobson on the mound. 2 down. Pitch is in the dirt. There's the pitch. It's outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Cron at first. And the pitch. It's high. 3 balls and no strikes. And the pitch is high for ball 4. So Austin LeMay draws the walk. Runners at first and second now. Cron at second, LeMay at first. And it's going to bring up Todd Lasher. Lasher is 0 for 2, struck out and flew out to center. Swing and a miss for strike 1. There's the pitch. Called strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, 2 on. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out into left field. Drifting back, it's off the wall. 1 runs in, and they're going to hold LeMay at third as Todd Lasher doubles off the left field wall. We have a mystery player out in left field because he's wearing a jersey with the number 6 on it. And we don't have a Tilden jersey with the number 6, and we don't have one of those in our roster. Here's a high chopper Grabbed it short, throw over to first in time. So Andy Neese grounds out 6-3. And for the South, they pick up 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors and 2 were left on base. We've completed 4.5, and it's the North 3 and the South 2. And you're tuned to the CRBL All-Star Game on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax has just what you need when you have that craving for a home-cooked meal the way Mom used to make it. Mom's is open from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily and until 9 on Fridays with a complete breakfast menu. Lunch includes sandwiches, salads, wraps, and burgers, along with Mom's comfort food favorites, and don't forget dinner on Fridays with Mom's famous fish fry. The coffee always hot, the breakfast always delicious, and lunch puts a smile on your face. 225 Bremer Avenue, Colfax. Call 715-962-4617. That's Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax.
For over 1/3 of its history, Eau Claire has been able to count on the Eau Claire Cavaliers for high-quality baseball excitement. Come be a part of Eau Claire's legacy with your hometown Eau Claire Cavaliers. Home games are at historic Carson Park. To plan your day of affordable family fun, check out the Cavaliers on Facebook. Or go to the Cavalier website at www.eauclaircavaliers.org.
Now heading number 6, and the Steinmetz boys. Then the Steinmetz.
Well, leading off for the North is one of the Steinmetzes, but we don't know which one. And count is now 1-1. And that's a called strike. Yeah, I'm not sure which Steinmetz this is. But at any rate, he went down looking. Takes us to the top of the order, and Campbell Kapanke coming up for the North. Pitch is in the dirt. Campbell Kapanke, in the middle of his rookie season, makes the All-Star team, as did Caden Erickson. Some rising stars on that Cavalier roster. Here's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the wind and the pitch. And it's a called strike. Tyler Gray on the mound for the South All-Stars. That pitch is outside. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Campbell Kapanke goes down on strikes. That's going to bring up Drew Steinmetz. No, it's not Drew Steinmetz. I go back to my Nolan Hutzler. And that's a called strike. And the pitch missed outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nolan Hutzler from the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks. Apologize if we're confusing you with all the names, but that's what happens in all-star games. They shuttle people in and out. Pitch misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. There's the wind and the pitch. That's outside. Tyler Gray on the mound. We saw him pitch a dandy of a game between the Rivermen and the Cavaliers. And there's a called strike over the inside corner. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Tyler Gray took the Cavaliers into extra innings before the Cavs came away winning. And it's outside for ball 4. It's Nolan Hutzler heads down to first. That should bring up Justin Toman, and it does. Toman replacing Cooper Kapanke. Kapanke was 0 for 2. Hutzler takes a lead. Tyler Gray. Justin Toman at the plate. High pop foul out of the way. One ball, 1 strike. Justin Toman. Here's the pitch. Hard shot, ground ball to short, throw over to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out of the inning. So Toman grounds out short to first, and the North still leads 3-2 as we've completed 5 innings. And I'm looking to see, I don't see anybody coming out, so we'll take a brief timeout. You're tuned to the CRBL All-Star Game on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
Ready for a better way to bank? Switch to Royal Credit Union. Royal Credit Union is a financial co-op, not a corporation, so we return earnings to our members. That means you get low or no fees for account services and better rates on deposits and loans. You'll also have all the digital tools you need at your fingertips, so managing your account is easy. Royal is ready to help you discover the credit union difference. Switch to Royal Credit Union today at rcu.org/difference. Insured by NCUA.
I love the pizza we get when we go to Gino's Pizza.
That's because Gino's has been voted best pizza in the Chippewa Valley 5 years in a row.
I think it's because Gino's uses the freshest ingredients, premium quality meats, cheeses, savory spices and zesty toppings, and all served with attention to detail.
Now you're making me hungry. Let's head to Gino's Pizza.
Scott and the rest of the folks at Gino's Pizza would like to invite you to come out and try the area's best pizza. Call about Monday through Wednesday dine-in specials at 715-835-2000. That's Gino's Pizza at 5110 Fairview Drive, Eau Claire, right next to Chaos Water Park.
CRBL from 1990 to 1998. Real pioneers in 1990 to 91. We West Athletics from 92 to 95, and the High Eagles from 96 to 98. Playing primarily as a catcher, DJ played on many teams in every one of his 9 CRBL seasons. As a right-handed hitter, he over 307 of those 9 years and exceeded 400 in 3 of those seasons. DJ was most noted for his contributions to the Houston West Athletics in the early 90s. He hit .462 in 1992, .443 in 1994, and .441 in 1995. He also had 29 guys in each of those seasons. Ranging from DJ played in the WHA tournament in all 9 of the CRBL seasons, finishing a runner-up in Augusta in 1993 and winning the WHA championship in 1994. He was selected for CRBL honorable mention as a catcher 2 times. Was a 6-time CRBL All-Star and was named All-CRBL as a catcher in 1994. DJ boasts a career batting average of .367 and a healthy weight class of 988. Congrats, PJ Johnson, and welcome to the CRBL Hall of Fame. If you were watching closely a moment ago, you saw that PJ dropped his crack, and after playing against him, I think it's the only thing he ever dropped. He's a heck of a catcher and a heck of a ball player. Congratulations, PJ.
PJ Johnson being inducted into the Chippewa River Baseball League Hall of Fame. And I think we have most of the defensive changes taken care of. Leading off for the South is Lance Lettner. And we've got a pitcher out there that I don't have a number for. Oh, and it's Noah Hansen. He changed numbers on us. And the pitch is fouled back into the net. The count is 2-2. Behind the plate for the North. And it's a swing and a miss for strike 3 for Lance Lettner. That's going to bring up Blake Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 2. We have 1 out. He laces a single to right field, goes the opposite direction, and he checks in at first base. And James Davis comes up for the South. And I'm still trying to see a number on the catcher for the North. I believe it's Caleb Gardo. It's number 0. And the pitch is high and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. One man on. And the pitch. Fouled back right behind the press box. Well, the whiteboard that I try to use to keep track of players is totally obsolete right now. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. So James Davis goes down swinging. We have a new hitter. Zach Merritt is the one who would be due up, but we have a new hitter coming up for the South. And it's number 28, Jim Till from the Eau Claire Bears.
Just a reminder, absolutely no smoking inside Carson Park.
There's the pitch to Till. Just missed inside. Blake Johnson over at first, taking his lead. Hansen delivers, long fly foul down the right side. Off the roof of the tent that's at the top of the fan deck. Hansen at the belt, and the pitch. Fouled straight back. That was just a little too high, or it was coming right back for us. Cassie says that was a lot high, but it there's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back into the net. And it's a called third strike. So Jim Till goes down looking, and so for the South All-Stars, it's no runs, one hit, no errors, one left on. And Noah Hansen struck out 3 in the process. So we've completed 5.5 innings, and it's the North 3 and the South 2. You're tuned to CRBL All-Star Game on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Let NLWN-TV and the Northern Light Webcasting Network take you out to the ball game. Our next game will be on Wednesday, July 6th when the Cavaliers travel to Osseo, Wisconsin to take on the Osseo Merchants at John Soini Field. Live coverage on the Northern Light Webcasting Network audio service and on NLWN-TV begins with the In the Dugout show at 6:35 p.m. That's live Cavalier baseball on Wednesday, July 6th on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
Okay, we're back here at Carson Park, and leading off for the North is John Shook. And Shook, at his last trip to the plate, hit a home run over the left field fence. It's high for a ball. Shook is the DH. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out into left center field. Drifting back is the Red Sox center fielder for the putout. Like we said, our whiteboard that we use is totally useless right now. But stepping up for the North is Bob Maurer, the extra hitter. And a fly ball out into center field on his horse heading back and gets under it, makes the catch. Is that same Red Sox outfielder. And Cassie says she thinks that's number 23 for the South. And that'd be Sean Sedlacek. So that makes sense. On the mound, by the way, we do have a new pitcher for the South. Foul ball. It's Wes Boyarski. And Boyarski's from the Beef River Bullfrogs. Also out in left field now is Logan Brzezinski. Ground ball to short, scooping it up, throwing it over to first, and they got him by half a step. That was Nolan Byer, so he grounded out 6-3. So 3 up, 3 down for the North, and we have completed 6 innings with the North leading the South by a score of 3-2. And you're tuned to Cavalier Baseball, or not Cavalier, I knew I was going to do that at some point, to CRBL All-Star Game Baseball on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
Let NLWN-TV and the Northern Light Webcasting Network take you out to the ball game. Our next game will be on Wednesday, July 6th, when the Cavaliers travel to Osseo, Wisconsin to take on the Osseo Merchants at John Soini Field. Live coverage on the Northern Light Webcasting Network audio service and on NLWN-TV begins with the In the Dugout show at 6:35 p.m. That's live Cavalier Baseball on Wednesday, July 6th on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV. You're tuned to the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV. We use advertising revenue to make this service available to you. If you have a business and would like to get your message out to our ever-increasing audience, give us a call at 715-563-1749. We'll be happy to discuss our budget-friendly advertising packages with you. Get your business noticed on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV by calling 715-563-1749.
Back here at Carson Park, heading into the top of the 7th inning. And leading off for the South All-Stars. Oh, this is another one that it's Brendan McCabe from the Beef River Bullfrogs. And the pitch is inside. Hansen still on the mound. And the pitch is inside. 3 balls and no strikes to Brendan McCabe. Swung on him, fouled back. So it's 3-1. That's kind of an unusual situation, swinging on a 3-0 count. Count is now full, 3-2. And we have time called. McCabe called time and was granted it. Looked like he was wiping some bugs out of his eyes. Fouled off the right side. There's the pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. That's going to bring up Sean Sedlacek from the Red Sox. Noah Hansen on the mound. He's from the Tilden Tigers, and the pitch is called strike. That one caught the outside corner. And the pitch. Liner out into right field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Just dies out there in the grass. Jeremy said it right. He said it had some backspin on it, and it did. Kind of checked up when it hit the grass. That's going to bring up Jesse Brockman from the Merchants. And a long fly ball out the power alley. It hits, it heads out towards the warning track. Sedlacek almost ran through a stop sign. They hold him at third. So that puts the tying run on third. The go-ahead run on second with 1 out. And that's going to bring up Joe Zawacki. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike to Zawacki. I have more turkey tracks on these scorebook pages. Here's the pitch out. Got him. That is the first South hitter who's been hit by the pitch. So now the bases are loaded with 1 out. We have a 1-run game here, and stepping up to the plate is Logan Brzezinski. And the first pitch is fouled back. No balls and a strike with 1 out. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike 2. Ground ball, knocked down at short, but the tying run comes in and everybody's safe all the way around. That's going to be an infield hit for Brzezinski. Gets an RBI, and it scores Sean Sedlacek. And that's going to bring up a new designated hitter. And that's Ryan Gray. And it's a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. We're all knotted up in the 7th. Here's the wind and the pitch. Check swing. It was low for a ball. Counts even at 2-2. Bases are loaded. And the pitch, it's high, and the count goes full. Brockman is on third. Zwacky on second. Brzezinski on first. And he called him out on a third strike. Now there's 2 down. And I believe this is Lance Lettner coming up. It is. And the first pitch is a called strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Noah Hansen works out, limited the damage. But the South does pick up 1 run on 3 hits. There were no errors and 3 were left on base. We've completed 6.5 innings. Time for the 7th inning stretch. And we're all tied at Carson Park. South and North all knotted at 3 in the CRBL All-Star game. And I'm looking to see, I think we have 1 more inductee, and I don't see them getting ready, so we'll take a break. And you're tuned to the All-Star game on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
And we're back here at Carson Park, heading into the bottom of the 7th inning, all knotted up at 3 apiece in the 2022 Chippewa River League All-Star game. Leading off for the North All-Stars is the catcher, Caleb Gardo. No balls, 1 strike. And he goes down on strikes. That's going to bring up Jimmy Schemenauer from the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks. Schemenauer is currently playing second base. Here's the wind and the pitch, swung on a miss. On the mound is Chevy Tollefson for the South. Swing and a miss. One ball, 1 strike. Oh, 1-2 is the count. Here's the wind by Tollefson, and the pitch is high. Counts even at 2-2. Bottom of the 7th inning, all tied up. And the pitch. That was inside. Almost polished the letters on Schemenauer's jersey. And the count is full. Payoff pitch. Grounder right back to Tollefson. Throws it over to first in time. So Schemenauer grounds out. 1-3. And it's going to bring up Dawson Mathwig. Two down. And the pitch was inside. And the pitch. Foul back. One ball, 1 strike. One and one is the count. And the pitch. And that got him. Mathwig heads down to first. He represents the go-ahead run. That should bring up Tristan Habel from the Jim Falls Sturgeons. Tollefson at the belt and delivers. Chopper right back to Tollefson at the mound. Easy throw over to first. He almost threw it past the first baseman, but he got him. So, for the North, there were no runs, no hits, no errors, one man left on base. We have now completed 7 innings, and we're all tied at Carson Park at 3. You're tuned to the 2022 CRBL All-Star Game on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
The Eau Claire Cavaliers would like to take veterans out to the ball game. That's right. As a thank you for your service, any veteran of the United States military can receive a lifetime pass for free admission to all Cavalier home games. Just come to Carson Park with your veteran identification, and the Cavaliers will issue you a free lifetime pass to all Cavalier home games. That's just the Cavaliers' way of saying thank you for your service.
Back here at Carson Park for the 2022 CRBL All-Star Game. And we've actually had a pretty good game here. You know, All-Star Games are notorious for being kind of lackluster events, but this one has not been. It's been a close nip-and-tuck game all the way. We're tied at 3, heading into the 8th inning. And leading off is Todd Winkus. No, that's not Todd Winkus. Wrong team. Well, I don't know who that is. It's number 9 from the Eau Claire Rivermen. And I'm looking, it's not Lentner. It's Alex St. John is at the plate. And he grounds it into right field. So St. John is safe at first. Well, now number 10, Lance Lettner, is stepping up. And it's fouled off. So Lance Lettner, we made a mistake, and it was our mistake. The number 10 that finished out the last inning, I believe, and Lettner gets hit by the pitch. And the person who batted, it struck out in the last inning, was Matt Miller. And that brings up Jim Till, number 28. 2 runners on. Till hits a pop foul just out of play. It bounced off the top of the fence. Just out of play. Over there trying to make the play was the North third baseman, Nolan Byer, he was right there, but the darn top of the fence got in the way. Jim Till at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. 2 on. Check swing. Appeal to the base umpire, and he says no, he did not go around. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Grounder, grabbed at second and throws it into left field. And safe at third, a run comes in to score. That's Alex St. John that came in to score. Till gets on a fielder's choice with an error on the first baseman. So we have runners at the corners. Lettner's at third. Till is at first. And the pitch is outside. Brendan McCabe is at the plate. And the South is now in the lead. 4-3. Here's the pitch. High pop foul. In room, but can't make the catch. Bounced in and out of his glove. That goes in the book as an error on the catcher. Here's the pitch. High pop up. Good thing there aren't any clouds in the sky because that one would have brought rain. And it's a drop fly ball. Throw over to second to get the runner at second. So Till is out. And so we put McCabe on first and a fielder's choice. And it's 4-6 on the fielder's choice. Till is out. Lettner could not come in and score. We're having a little conference at the mound. Pete Martingale out there talking to his players, and if Pete holds true to his regular way of doing things, he's just having a discussion about what's going on and what the situation is. And Pete heads back to the dugout. Takes us to the top of the order. Sean Sedlacek, who singled and scored his last time up. One out. Runners on the corners. There's the pitch. Outside. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. It's called strike. Counts even at 1-1. Leo Burmeister on the mound. Takes a peek over at third, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Sean Sedlacek from the Cadott Red Sox. And the pitch is swung on a miss, strike 3. That brings up Jesse Brockman. We'll be seeing Jesse Brockman next Wednesday. Line shot right off the foot of Burmeister, and he throws it over to first, and they got him. 1-3 on the, well, it's actually a 1-6-3 on the put out. On a tough play to get Jesse Brockman at first. Ball went off Burmeister's foot. They were still able to stay with it and make the play. So, 1 run on 1 hit. I have 2 North errors. Scoreboard only has 1. One of them is kind of iffy, so we'll go with what they said. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 North error, and 2 were left on base. We've completed 7.5, and the score, the South 4 and the North 3. We're going to send it down to the field.
He played for the Eau Claire Pioneers in 1986, the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks in 1987 and 1992, and returned for 1 season in 1998 for the Philly Tigers. He hit over 306 out of his 8 seasons. In 1986, Brian was a third baseman, and he hit .414 in an all CRBL selection as a rookie. A very rare accomplishment in men's amateur baseball. In 1987, the Lumberjacks hit .377 with a league leading 8 doubles, and also led the league with a 2.70 ERA, while pitching 33 in 1/3 innings. His 3-0 record helped the Jacks to a 17-1 record, a North Division title, a CRBL championship, and a WBA final appearance. Mike was a member of winning teams his entire 8-year career. In a testament to his ability, Mike returned to CRBL after a 5-year layoff in 1939 for the North Division champions of the Tigers. He played on 5 with WBA tournament qualifying teams, 4 North Division champions, 3 CRBL championship teams, and 1 WBA runner-up. During his career, he accumulated a remarkable 122 RBIs and 124 games. Mike played in 6 CRBL All-Star games. He was ranked 19th all-time among CRBL pitchers and saves. Mike has a 349 lifetime average, a slugging percentage of .592, and a 434 on-base percentage, and an astounding 1.026 FPS. Congratulations, Mike. Thank you, Pearson, and welcome to the CRBL Hall of Fame.
Yes, less than 1% of all the players that ever played in this league make the Hall of Fame, and I think all 5 of these guys tonight, this guy I played a lot of games against, and I got to tell you, he's a tough competitor, and he really deserves this. So, thanks for everyone for coming tonight and for honoring these 5 guys. They all deserve it. Let that man play.
And so that was Mike Pearson being inducted into the CRBL Hall of Fame. So now all 5 players, and congratulations to those 5 players who have been inducted into the CRBL Hall of Fame.
Media specialist Chad Gunner. So thank you to those 4 people for going above and beyond for making the CRBL run 65 meters long.
And Cavalier President Nicole Brannigan gives a thank you to the staff of the Chippewa River Baseball League. This is the 65th All-Star Game. Leading off the bottom of the 8th inning for the North is Campbell Kapanke. He struck out his last time up. High fly ball to right field. It's not very deep. Coming over and making the catch is the right fielder. And I believe, that's not Lettner. Nolan Hutzler is at the plate. He walked his last appearance. I think that might be Ryan Gray out there. Oh, that's a Bears jersey, I believe. Fouled off on the right side, and I take it back. That's a Riverman jersey. At this time of night, it's kind of hard to tell. That could be Alex St. John, although I thought he came in as the extra hitter. Oh, 0-2 is the count to Hutzler. Here's the pitch. It's outside for a ball. Ethan Bartles on the mound for the South. There's the pitch. And that got Hutzler. One of the things we've noticed about when Ethan Bartles pitches here at Carson Park, at least the 2 games I've seen him pitch here at Carson Park, someone's hit a home run over the left field fence. Alex St. John is the person playing right field for the South. There's the pitch. Ground ball, scooped up at third, throw over to first, and they got him. That was Justin Toman grounding third to first. 2 down. And Hutzler moves over to second base. That brings up John Shook. He's played the whole game as the designated hitter. He's 1 for 2, and that one was pretty important. It was a 2-run home run. There's the pitch. Called strike right down the middle of the plate at the knees. There's the pitch. Inside for a ball. Hutzler takes his lead. And a ground ball foul down the third baseline. Jeremy was noticing that Nolan Hutzler out on second base when he takes his lead. Backs up about 10 feet or so, straight back from the bag, and then starts leading off. And I believe that's so he can get the shortstop and second baseman into his peripheral vision. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. John Shook goes down looking. So for the North, in the bottom of the 8th, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left on base, and we've played 8 with the South leading the North 4-3. You're tuned to CRBL All-Star Baseball on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made her college years happen. Opening that education savings account when she was little. Spearheading a campus tour. And another, and another, and another, and another. Bam! Deciphering financial aid. She was like, what? But now she's like, you aced planning for college. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
So we head into the 9th inning in the 2022 CRBL All-Star Game. New pitcher on the mound for the North is Lucas Costley from the Cavaliers. And leading off for the South in the bottom, or the top half, is Joe Zawacki. He was hit by a pitch his last trip to the plate. Here's the pitch. It's high for a ball. And a foul back, straight back, just off to our left. And the pitch. That's a called strike. I believe it's 1 and 2. Yes, it is. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch is high and inside. A little bit of chin music that time. Lucas Costley's trademark is that hat flying off. Pitch is fouled at the plate by Zawacki. And the pitch is a called third strike by Lucas Costley. And he gets Joe Zawacki to go down looking. That brings up Logan Brzezinski. Brzezinski singled his last time up. In fact, it was an RBI single. Look out over there in the press box next to us. Just over their roof. And the pitch. Laced foul down the left field line. Brzezinski turned on that one. Costley at the belt, and the pitch. It's outside. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. That should bring up Ryan Gray, I believe. And it is Ryan Gray. And the pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Ryan Gray didn't like that call. Looked over at the dugout and just kind of gritted his teeth. And the pitch. Just a little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the top of the 9th inning with the South leading the North 4-3. Lucas Costley works from the belt. Caught the outside corner with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Costley steps off the rubber. Everybody relaxes. Gray steps back into the box. Costley at the belt. And the pitch. Fouled back on the right side. One ball, two strikes.
Come on, Lucas!
And the pitch. Strike three call. Costley came in the ninth inning, struck out the side. And two of them went down looking. So we've played 8.5. It's the South 4, the North 3. We're going to head to the bottom of the ninth. Right after this, you're tuned to the CRBL All-Star Game on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
I think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid knows it's dangerous.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
And here we go into the bottom of the ninth inning. One-run game. Bob Maurer is going to lead things off for the Cavaliers, and I'm trying to catch the number of the new pitcher for the South. Alex Boyum is now on the mound. Or Alex Byam, I think is how it's pronounced. So we've got Bob Maurer, and then Nolan Byer, and Caleb Gardo are the three that are scheduled to come up. I think the only one that hasn't come up yet on the North roster is Mike Maurer. This is Bob Maurer from the Jim Falls Sturgeons. He flew out to center field his last time up. Right now the pitchers of record are Chevy Tollefson for the South and Leo Burmeister for the North. And the 2-0 pitch. Called strike. There's the wind and the pitch. Ground ball towards second. Throw over to first. Stretch, and he made the catch for the putout. A real nice stretch that time by Joe Zawacki. And Maurer goes down. That brings up Nolan Byer, who grounded to short his last time up. Pitch is a called strike on the inside corner. Here's the pitch. Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes to no one Bayer. Alex Byam on the mound. He fires. Ground ball over to third, scooped up, throw over to Zawacki at first, and they got him. That leaves it all up to Caleb Gardo. He struck out his last time up. North down by a run. We're in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Gardo was thinking about trying to tie the game on that swing. Byam fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Byam just coming with some heat now. See if Gardo can catch up to it. There's the pitch. Check swing low for a ball. Pulled the string on that one and dropped out of the strike zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 down. Bottom of the 9th inning. North down by a run. Here's Byam's pitch. Fouled off on the right side. There's the wind in the pitch. It's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Oh, 3rd strike. Gardo goes down on strikes, and that'll do it for the 2022 CRBL All-Star Game. The South All-Stars are the winners tonight by a score of 4-3. The South had 4 runs on 9 hits and no errors. The North 3 runs. They only gathered 3 hits, and they committed a couple of errors. The winning pitcher tonight was Chevy Tollefson, and the loser would have been credited to Leo Burmeister. And we'll have more about today's game when we get to talking baseball, which we will get to right after this timeout. You've been tuned to CRBL All-Star Baseball on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
You've been watching NLWN-TV's presentation of the Chippewa River Baseball League All-Star Game live on the Northern Light Webcasting Network. Stay tuned. Coming up next is Talkin' Baseball with a look back at today's game.
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is him. Every day he's hungry for something. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that he's a good person. I think the advice I would give is you don't need to know all the answers. It's okay to make mistakes. As long as it's coming from love, then it kind of starts to work itself out.
Time now for Talkin' Baseball with a wrap-up of today's Chippewa River Baseball League All-Star Game. And now, back out to the ballpark as we do some Talkin' Baseball.
And we're back here at Carson Park, talking a little bit of baseball. And we might have a little something going on down on the field ceremonial. And let's zoom in down there.
and pick up what they're talking about.
Everyone who's there, it's an honor to be here tonight, but it was a tough pick tonight, but we did have a choice for the MVP for tonight, and so I'd like to have the MVP come on out and pick up this award, and it goes tonight to Ryan Freitag. Ryan is also a merchant. He started on the first pitch of the game, he hit a pop-up that the wind took, I guess. Wow, look at this. What you did with your MVP.
And they were awarding the MVP award for the 2022 CRBL All-Star Game, and it went to the South's Ryan Freitag, and he got it. He probably earned that MVP award on the very first pitch of the game, which he promptly planted into the right field seats and put the South on top 1-0. Today's game, we had quite a number of things that showed us why these guys are all-stars. We actually had some really good pitching. The North pitching staff combined to throw 14 strikeouts, and the South wasn't that far behind. They threw 8 strikeouts, but the South did a pretty good job of limiting the North to only 3 hits, whereas the North did give up 9. And all in all, that came out to a 4-3 final score in favor of the North All-Stars. Again, as we mentioned, the winning pitcher tonight would be Chevy Tollefson, and tonight's losing pitcher would have been Leo Burmeister. I do believe that winning and losing the All-Star game isn't nearly as important as playing in it. It's quite a nice honor for these players. It's nice to see one of our NLWN-TV personalities make an appearance in the All-Star game, Ethan Bartles from the Beef River Bullfrogs. And those guys are actually lined up right by home plate. You can see them getting ready to get a picture taken. And Ethan is on the left side of that picture, holding up a finger or so and getting his camera back to make sure it's all going to look good, and it does. And he's happy with it. Now they're going to get some individual pictures. But I'm just really, really happy to see Ethan be part of this. And, of course, the team that we cover most of the time, the Cavaliers, had 6 players in, and Lucas Costley did a really nice job. Costley came in the 9th inning and just absolutely shut down the South on 3 strikeouts. 2 of them were called out on their 3rd strike, but that's the way Costley's been all year. He's been very effective with his pitching. Ethan Kelberg came in, and he was the second pitcher to come in for the North, and he also struck out the side. He actually got an extra strikeout in there for the 1 inning that he pitched. He struck out 4 in 1 inning because the catcher dropped a 3rd strike and the batter made it to 1st. But overall, a reasonably well-played game. You know, it's kind of hard to put the chemistry together that quickly. Although a lot of these players know each other, they really don't play a lot of time with each other. And so they had themselves a pretty good time. I'll tell you what, we're going to come back with a final wrap on things right after this timeout. You're tuned to Talkin' Baseball on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
Jason, let's go see your room.
That's not right. How was it? Is it good?
We're back here at Carson Park. Rick Olson along with Cassie Johnson and Jeremy DeGrosse bringing you today's 2022 CRBL All-Star Game. And part of the reason for this game, of course, is the induction of new members into the Chippewa River Baseball League Hall of Fame. And 5 were inducted. They include Josh Anderson, Brad Barneson, Brian Jacobson, PJ Johnson, and Mike Pearson. And we did manage to bring you all of those little induction ceremonies that happened right down behind home plate. And so congratulations goes out to those 5. Hey, don't forget our next Cavalier broadcast on the Northern Light Webcasting Network audio service and NLWN-TV will be on Wednesday, July 6th, as the Cavaliers travel to Osseo to take on the first place Osseo Merchants from John Soine Field. Live coverage will begin at 6:30 with the In the Dugout show, and live play-by-play action will start at 7 o'clock. From John Soine Field in Osseo. And I know I mentioned this last week. If you've never been to a game at John Soine Field in Osseo, you owe it to yourself to go down there. It's a very nice ballpark, probably second only to right here at Carson Park. And I think the people in Osseo might argue with me about that as well. But very nice ballpark to go watch a ball game in. We had a great time down there last year, and we're looking forward to it again this year. So that's next Wednesday, Cavs at the Osseo Merchants. Again, congratulations to Josh Anderson, Brad Barneson, Brian Jacobson, PJ Johnson, and Mike Pearson on being the newest inductees into the Chippewa River Baseball League Hall of Fame. This reminder that today's Chippewa River Baseball League All-Star Game is brought to you by Gino's Pizza, right next to Action City, and voted best pizza in the Chippewa Valley 5 years in a row. Midwest Environmental Consultants, lawn care and soil testing experts for the Chippewa Valley. Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax, comfort food the way Mom used to make it. Callista Salon on Water Street in Eau Claire. Call 715-864-5332 for a reservation. Muldoon's Menswear on Hastings Way, where the well-dressed men of Eau Claire shop. And Royal Credit Union, where they're different in a good way. Be sure to thank these fine sponsors for bringing you the CRBL All-Star Game on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV. Kids are out running the bases now, having a great time at that. And so it's our time to take our leave of you. So for Cassie Johnson on the computer and Jeremy DeGrosse on the camera, this is Rick Olson. That final score once again, the South All-Stars 4, North All-Stars 3. You've been tuned to Talkin' Baseball on the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.
You've been watching Talkin' Baseball with a wrap-up of today's Chippewa River Baseball League All-Star Game. This has been a production of the Northern Light Webcasting Network and NLWN-TV.